Yeah, hello guys. Right here on this video, I want to give you all like a full trade breakdown of this setup I took, and it's matched TP already. I'm sure most of you must have seen the setup. I drop it right here on the group. Yeah, this one. So I saw this setup at I think 12:49 last night, Sunday night. So I couldn't drop it because I was busy and it's late already. I was just scouting the market looking for my daily 2K. So I saw the setup, and this is the point where I made the setup. Right? Okay, let me go back. Let me just explain it from here. Right here, we saw price to spread liquidity, which is the most essential thing we need for this our setup, which makes this high a protected high. This high right here, because this high is the high that swept liquidity of this previous high. You understand? And then I saw price gave us our structural liquidity right here, and then boom, after price gave us this, it went down, broke structure multiple times, and then finally came back. So price came back, and I didn't know when I had the setup, it was already playing, it was already like played out. When I just entered the chart and I observed, I thought okay, this is where price is at, and I just saw what price is already doing. So I think I entered at this point at first. Yes, I entered at this point here because this is where I saw the market, and I already know it's going to hit TP. It's going to smash TP. So let me move to the charts, the live chart to explain more better. So right here now, this is where I entered at first. This point, I think this point here. Yes, I entered here, and then I think I opened. Is it two positions? I opened two positions. As price was going up, I added some more, and then price went up all the way to this point. Had this massive retracement, but I still held my position because I know this trade is going to TP, and then boom, price came here, and then it started going up again, another retracement. And this other retracement, I actually added more position. So it was as if price wanted to, because I just had little funds on my drive account there, so I did not really plan to take any trade. I was just trying to scout the market to look for a probable trade setup that I might take tomorrow. That's this morning. Understand? And then boom, I just saw this setup that had already started playing out. So price had retracement because I think this was the final. I thought this was the last retracement that price is going to have before going down. But then price, manipulation and stuff like that, it went back all the way up to this point again after I've added more position. So I was just like, I know this trade is going to hit it. Instead of me to just blow my account, I should just close position, and then boom. After I close position, immediately, as if some village people is after someone in this market because I don't understand. I think I closed position at this point here, at this point, and then let me take this off so you guys can see clearly. I closed position at this point in loss because I was thinking price might still go out and take off liquidity of this previous high. But then see what price did. Price after I closed my position, it started going down. It did this massive red candle, this bearish candle here. It went all the way down here. And then I was like, oh, I've gotten another confirmation again. And then I entered at this retracement. I think this retracement here, one of this candle. I entered, and then price started going down. So let me give you guys a full breakdown of how I got to this trade setup. Just I'm an intraday trader, so my highest time frame is the 4 hour. Unlike when I start their top to down analysis, but I actually recommend you to start your top to down analysis from the daily time frame to get more confirmation and for you to have a high probable trade setup. You understand? But I mainly start from the 4 hour because I'm not looking to hold trade for days. You understand? I'm just looking for quick scalp in and out. But though this trade, I held it for about 8 hours. You understand? I held it for up to 8 hours because you can see I entered at this point. If you want to count how many candles, more than 8 hours, of course, almost 12 hours. If I'm not mistaken. So what I saw, how I arrived at this trade is obviously I started at the 4 hour time frame and I saw that okay, price is actually bearish. just like I told you guys, we have price creating series of um, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then this has already given me the confirmation that yes, this market is on a serious downtrend. And what am I supposed to do is to look for a sell setup. So price actually came back to this point here. After like this point, you can see price is as if price want to change character and want to start a new trend, which is an uptrend. So price broke this previous lower high, create another higher high right here, and then we saw price broke structure again at this point. We saw price broke structure again at this point again. Price broke structure. So on the recent trend of this market, if I was to check this market from 1 hour time frame, I will see that this market is on an uptrend on a 1 hour time frame, obviously. But we use the daily, the higher time frame confirmation in confluence with what will happen next in the market. You get. So I've already after I've seen all this change of character here, and price is just doing as if it wants to go up, which is already on the downtrend, heavy downtrend on the higher time frame. So then I came to this point here because what am I going to be looking for next? I'll be looking for change of character because I saw price has already started coming down. Has already started pushing down. I think at this point, price was just at this point here. So what did I see again that made me to get this entry? Then I came here. Remember what I told you guys? Multiple break of structure confirms a valid change of character. You understand? So right here now, we saw price create this higher high, higher low here, and then this low was the last low, and it's the low that sponsored the breakout of this previous higher high right here. You get. So after price have broken out from here, this was the recent lower higher low. So price broke out from it. Price broke it. This already has given us a change of character, a shift in trend that okay, price wants to start going down. But I told you guys we need at least 2 break of structures to confirm a valid change of character. Take note of that. So we don't just have 2 break of structures, but we have about 3 because this high here also sponsors the breakout. This higher low sponsors the breakout of this previous high, which triggers price to move to this point here. So price also have although there is a substructure because there's the main higher low that sponsors the breakout, but there's a substructure. So anyways, so price broke out from here too, and again this low, this higher low right here again, which was supposed to be the major higher low that price is not supposed to take out if price was to continue on an uptrend. We saw price also broke out from it here, and after a breakout in the basic market structure, what do we expect next is a retest. So I saw this. What did I saw? I saw not just one change of character, but several break of structures, about 3, which already validate that price have taken liquidity. Price have broke structure and have reversed. So now I'll be looking for selling opportunities. So this already adds to my confirmation since the higher time frame, or since based with the higher time frame confluence, price is already on the downtrend. So with this I already know that price is going to go down. So I have to look for entry reason. Right here, we saw price after this change of character here. We saw price came all the way down here, and then it went to retest the supply zone around this point here. And I'll be more clear in the lower time frame. Price retest this supply zone here, and then what do we see next again? We saw price break structure to the downside, which means here now we have a valid lower low. We have a valid lower low. This lower low is a valid lower low because this is the first lower low that broke character, that changed structure from here. You understand? That broke this structure and triggers the reversal. Then price have retracement, and at this point now, price, this is the highest point that price reached before this change of character. So when price reach here, create this higher high, what do we see next? Instead of price to come down, create another higher high, we saw price break structure to the downside, had multiple change of characters, and then it went up, create another higher low. This is a higher low right here. And then after this higher low, we saw price broke out from it again after this retracement. Broke out from it after this retracement to the upside, broke down, and then boom. So this already validates everything in confluence with the fact that price broke out from this point. So after I saw this in the 4-hour time frame, I quickly moved to my 1 hour again, because we want to be going down little by little until we get our entry either on the 15-minute on the 5-minute time frame. So immediately I was like, let me go and look for sell setup on the lower time frame after I saw this, because it's the only confluence I need. So normally what most people will do in this aspect, they will just quickly sell after they've seen that price have gotten to this point here, which is break of support, and support become resistant, because it's actually a valid resistance zone. So I quickly ran to the 1 hour time frame, and I saw this sweep. Here of liquidity up here. And after the sweep, I was quickly looking for an inducement, which is our structural liquidity. And then I saw this green candle right here. This green candle signifies that price actually retraced back up here a little bit. So this already validated, because I know if I go to the lower time frame, like the 15 minutes, I'm going to see the retracement more clearly. So I quickly ran to the 15-minute time frame too, and then boom, this is where the magic started. So right here at the 15-minute time frame, I saw the valid sweep of liquidity here, that price had, and then I draw out my zone from this last bearish candle. I draw out my zone all the way down here, and then I already saw that price have swept this structural liquidity that was created here. And then I saw multiple break of structures to the downside, like price, two valid break of structure is what validates this setup. It's what makes it a high probability setup, an A+ setup, you understand? So we had several break of structure. There's a break of structure here. Here's another break of structure too again. So all this alone has actually validated this setup to know that yes, in confluence with the higher time frame again. So then I observed that price have actually, my setup has already played out. Price have grabbed liquidity, price has swept liquidity of this structural liquidity, and then it's already coming down. So I entered here initially, price retraced to this point. I still held it, came down here. I was thinking this was the final retracement. I added more positions, and then boom, price went up. I closed at this point. I posted my trade entry there, so you guys can see. I think I entered after I saw another confirmation at this point here, because I was thinking price is going to sweep liquidity off this high again. Then I saw this bearish candle. I know it was another confirmation again, so I waited for the next candle to open, and at the retracement to this point, I started opening positions, new positions. I held the trade, but I didn't really hold the trade till it smashed TP, because I feel like this might be a structural liquidity, since on the lower time frame already you're seeing a new move to the upside based on what we saw in the 1 hour time frame. So I feel like there might be a valid PRI here, but I didn't really pay much attention to it, because I was looking at this demand zone right here. I was looking at it, so I was thinking price will react from it. So as price got to this point here, I think around here, I exited. But I saw another entry opportunity here, but I wasn't prepared to take the trade, because I don't want to overtrade. So I just close position here, take my profits, and then let the rest to play out. So it actually played out fine. So apply this, what you've learned, what I've said in this video, apply it on your daily trading activities. Make sure this is a setup that you don't want to miss. Make sure you backtest it, you practice it, and then it's always in confluence with the higher time frame. The higher time frame is the key for a valid entry reason. You understand? Don't counter trade. Most of the time that this setup has played out, it's always in confluence with the higher time frame. The stop loss I've taken in this particular setup, most of them is because I was actually trying to counter trend. I saw it's a valid setup, it's an A plus setup, but I saw it on the downtrend and I'm trying to buy. That's why price might just come to my type of situation. My price will just come to my POI, come to my supply zone, my point of interest, and then it's going to have this kind of movement. I'm going to be happy. I'll be thinking, yes, price is going to go where, and then I'm going to see something like this again. After price have gotten to this point, then boom, price will go up and take my stop loss, and then continue movement to the upside or downside depending on the direction of the market. You understand? So make sure you always want to trade this setup in confluence with the higher time frame. It's going to give you a very, very strong edge, and more, it's going to even boost your confidence. The way I was really confident while taking this trade, because I know it's going to play out, and it actually did. So I'm sure you guys had valid lesson in this video and you find it quite interesting. So see you all next time. Take care.